Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good day to Dr. Suzy and friends. Today we are from Group Urbanism, would like to present about issues and problems related to urbanization and industrialization in Bandar Baru Bangi, also the effective alternative to solve the issues and problems. Selangor was a well-developed state in Malaysia, which most of the biggest city is located there, including Shah Alam, Kelang, and Federatory of Kuala Lumpur. However, Selangor also has Planet City, which Bandar Baru Bangi, located at Hulu Langat District and under the administration of Majlis Perbandaran Kajang. Bandar Baru Bangi is located about 12 kilometers from city of Kajang and 6 kilometers from Bangi Lama. The city is also located east of Putrajaya and south of Kajang City. It consists of 16 sections, which is the second planned city in Malaysia after Shah Alam, and the developer of these two cities is the Perbadanan Kemajuan Negeri Selangor. Bandar Baru Bangi, covering an area of about 1,270 hectares, which is 5,118 acres, was first developed in 1974 after the Selangor state government made the land exclusion process in 1972 until 1978. Bandar Baru Bangi is located at next to the North-South Express Highway, which is PLUS, and also the main road that connects the city with other places is through the Highway Lekas and Damansara Puchong Highway, which connect to the South Kelang Valley Expressway (SKVE). Apart from the state road that connect Bandar Baru Bangi with Kajang, Kuala Lumpur, Semenyih, Dengkil, Kuala Lumpur Airport in Sepang. The resettlement of service activities to the suburb has begun since the 1980s. Development of Bandar Baru Bangi is linked to Universiti Kebangsaan Malaysia, Nuclear Research Centre, Oil Palm Research Centre, and various corporate agency training centres such as Petronas, National Assessment Centre, Employment Provident Fund, Inland Revenue Board, National Energy, as well banking training centres such as Maybank and Bumi Putra Commerce. Bandar Baru Bangi was known as a city of knowledge after its launch on 22 June 2008 by the Minister Selangor Chief Tuan Sri Abdul Khalid Ibrahim as a result of the initiative of the State Assemblyman Bangi at that time, namely YB Dr. Shafi'i Abu Bakar. The declaration is in line with the government intention stated at that time, which was implementing the scientific tracking program in the state of Selangor.
Hello, hi guys. Okay, 2.0 is about the present state area Bandar Baru Bangi. Okay, Bandar Baru Bangi has a successful attracted the crowd already started, giving attention of area outside the central like cities such as Kuala Lumpur. Due to that, demography in the Bandar Baru Bangi have changed since its opening. Okay, in about the population in Bandar Baru Bangi is 17,948 people of a different races and citizens. Okay, Bandar Baru Bangi resident for Malays is about 16,937 people. For India ethnic group is about 3,809 people. About the Chinese ethnic group is 2,978 people, and foreigner is a quite large. It's about 8,176 people in Bandar Baru Bangi. Okay, next for the facilities and infrastructure. Okay, the infrastructure and facility available at the Bandar Baru Bangi is compete with the various infrastructure provide among the flexible among our industry are facilities lot of the shop and commercial buildings, supermarkets, mall, housing, estate, local government, various road. In facility, the city also plan city where all the city development end. Least but not last is about the Bandar Baru Bangi is famous about the facility for education like as we know UKM University, UKM and GMI they also available at the Bandar Baru Bangi. 3.0 is about identify main industry and others industry at Bandar Baru Bangi. Okay, the primary industry in the Bandar Baru Bangi is tertiary industry, namely the service industry. As a city of knowledge, Bandar Baru Bangi is well known for its service industry, especially for education. The dumping of higher education institute Bangi area among the institute of the higher learning at the Bandar Baru Bangi consists of Universiti Kebangsaan Malaysia, UKM, Universiti Tenaga Nasional Uniten, College Politik Mara, KPTM, Aviation Management College, EMC, Malaysia French Institute, UniKL MFI, and German Malaysia Institute, GMI, with these various educational institutes available, the service industry at Bandar Baru Bangi continue to dominate local economic activities, with the utilized reserve by 1,000 of people. The service sector continue to be a strengthened with the several other services such as financial and banking institute, hotel, private hospital, travel agency, and more. Okay, next is the famous industry in Bandar Baru Bangi is Sapura Energy Berhad, a Malaysia integrated oil and gas service company based in Seri Kembangan, Bandar Baru Bangi, Selangor. Sapura Energy trade in over 35 countries such as China, Australia, the United States of America, and those of Western Africa and the Middle East. Employing approximately is 13,000 people. Meanwhile, Hitachi Hasia Malaysia carries a diverse range of a business product, solution, and service. This include the information technology solution, power system, and social infrastructure industry system, electronic system, and more. The company is focused on the social innovation business to answer society's challenges. Hitachi first started as an electric repair shop of a copper mining a company in the Hitachi city. So this is to show that Bandar Baru Bangi is the industry Bandar Baru Bangi is such a good industry in Malaysia. That's all from me. Thank you.
4.0 The positive impact of urbanization and industrialization on Bandar Baru Bangi. The positive impact were divided into three main key points, which is economic, social, and environment. 4.1 Economic. The urbanization process that took place in this city resulted in very progressive economic growth. The impact of economic growth has led to the development of the Bandar Baru Bangi area's industrial sector. Section 13, located in Bandar Baru Bangi, has been made an industrial zone. Based on the information on the website from Properties Guru, the area selling price in Section 13 industrial zone covering an area of 5,522 square feet can reach a price of Rm 3.4 million. It shows that the industrial zone of Bandar Baru Bangi has received encouraging response due to its strategic location and well-equipped infrastructure has succeeded in attracting many local and international investors. The industrial zone in Section 13 contains several sub-factories from internationally renowned industries such as Sony, Honda, Denso, and others. Figure 4.1.1 Trends and Development Corridors 2012. The map shows the flow direction and corridor of development in 2012. From the map, shows the Bandar Baru Bangi has been classified as the primary focus area of development. Based on the map, the position of Bandar Baru Bangi is closely surrounded by other major focus areas such as Semenyih, Dengkil, and Kajang. Apart from attracting investor attention, industrial areas and supported by business enterprises and educational institutions around Bandar Baru Bangi have provided a higher number of lucrative employment opportunities to the locals. This situation benefits the locals and is also the factor in resident migration activity from outside the Bandar Baru Bangi area to get employment opportunities in the city. The rapid economic growth because of the urbanization process in Bandar Baru Bangi has improved the quality of the transportation system in the city. Bandar Baru Bangi is connected to a more effective and modern transportation system. Bandar Baru Bangi has a good accessibility because it is close to the main highway, the Lebuh Raya Utara Selatan, and has an alternative route to Putrajaya through Kampung Sungai Merak. 4.2 Social. Bandar Baru Bangi is famous for its entire health sector. The health sector in the city covers treatment services to patients and involve healthcare services such as spas and beauty treatments, animal clinic, and traditional treatment methods. The diversity of the health sector is one of the positive impacts of the urbanization process. Excellent services were covering technical quality aspect, clinic staff, interpersonal aspect of the clinic staff, time session with doctors, communication with clinic staff, and availability and access to the clinic show very encouraging achievement. The result of the positive impact of urbanization of Bandar Baru Bangi make this city very famous for the education sector. The town has a large and comprehensive number of educational institutions ranging from early childhood education to tertiary education. The diversity of educational institutions in Bandar Baru Bangi has caused this city to be called the city of knowledge. The early formation of the society in Bandar Baru Bangi was influenced by establishment of University Kebangsaan Malaysia UKM, as well as the several research institutions and training centers. Among the educational institutions built in this urban area are University Sains Islam Malaysia (USIM), University Kuala Lumpur Malaysia (UNIKL), University Tenaga Nasional (UNITEN), and several others well-known educational institutions in Malaysia. It has raised good social values as the basis of the development of the urban community. 4.3 Environment. Apart from the economic and social aspect, the positive impact of urbanization and industry also affect the environmental element of Bandar Baru Bangi. The authorities have very carefully planned the construction of the city. Bandar Baru Bangi area is part of the Lembah Kelang Peripheral Zone, and the concept of urban construction is designed based on the idea of town in the park. The structure of Bandar Baru Bangi has resulted in the proper use of a land and environmental source in the city. It clearly shows the community development activities have prevented the surrounding area in the city from being idle. Bandar Baru Bangi is also known as South Greater KL due to the urbanization process in the city. The positive impact of the subsequent urbanization and industrialization process has led to the establishment of organizations that specifically handle environmental conservation and welfare matters. All matters related to municipality, including all the care and protection of the environment, are under the management of the Majlis Perbandaran Kajang and PKJ. The rapid development and urbanization process in the city have brought an advantage to the environmental aspect due to the authorities' close protection and monitoring. Through this situation, the environment will be better protected as well as the process of urbanization and industrialization taking place in Bandar Baru Bangi.
Assalamualaikum. I will explain about the three negative impact of urbanization in Bandar Baru Bangi. First impact is pollution, second is social problem, and third is economy problem. Pollution. Pollution involving water, air and odor. Water pollution is the dominant negative effect that occurs in Bangi, Selangor. This is due to damage to the river system which supplies raw water to the population. For example, there is population in the Semuye River that affect more than 1.5 million people. The investigation found that the discard material was a shodel chemical such as black oil and smelly industrial material in Bandar Bukit Mahkota. This result in Bandar Baru Bangi also experiencing water supply destruction of industrial existence and urbanization, causing water quality to be affected and will endanger the community. The second is that air pollution is also a negative effect of urbanization and industry in Bangi. Urbanization will increase the number of vehicles on the road. Vehicles on the road will release carbon monoxide gas into the air and cause ozone depletion, haze, acid rain, and rising temperatures. For example, focus areas such as Hitachi factory, which are busy with motor vehicles and heavy vehicles. That will cause a condition will make air pollution uncontrollable. The next pollution is odor pollution. There is odor pollution in Sungai Semuye, which caused the operation in Sungai Semuye and Bukit Ampel water treatment plant to be stopped. It is suspected to come from the Nilai industrial area from the Batang Benar River, which is near the industrial area. It is proof that the industry will harm the environment. The second effect is social problems. This problem occurs because there is an overcrowded population in Bangi. The ongoing urbanization will encourage the community to move to urban areas. This causes job opportunities to be limited by academic qualification and skills. As a result, people who fail to get jobs will be unemployed and urban poor will occur. To cover the cost of living and economic pressure, society will be motivated to get involved in social problems such as robbery, snatching, prostitution, drug trafficking, and so on. Therefore, the increase in the number of people in the city will increase crime as happened in Bandar Baru Bangi. The third effect is economic problem. This is because many migrants living in the city will cause employment opportunities in Bangi to be limited and adapted based on their academic qualifications and skills. For example, there is unemployment among graduates. For job opportunities in Bandar Baru Bangi are limited because the population is too large. Even these graduates have to venture into jobs that are not their field. This causes them to receive low salaries and not on par with their educational qualifications. Therefore, unemployment is one of the economic problems faced by urbanization in the city of Bangi.
My name is Hoylana. My message number is 272106. Okay, I will continue the presentation with suggestion of effective alternative. Okay, I have three suggestions. The first one is enforce environmental law, and the second one is strengthening law enforcement agency, and the third one is reduce the requirement for range. Okay, the first one is enforce environmental law. In enforcing the existing law is under responsibility of the Department of the Department of Environments. The primary function of the Environment Department to prevent, remove, control, and improve the environment law enforcement 1997. The second one is the role of the environmental related department of the resolving issue related to water pollution in Bandar Baru Bangi is to enforce the law. It is because local people are not allowed to throw garbage or prohibits substance into the river, such as toxic that can be affect the water quality of water available. Okay, the last one, with the enforcement of environmental law, anyone who can be arrested for doing this irresponsible thing will be charged not more than 100,000 or imprisonment not exceeding 5 years. Okay, the second one, I will continue with the second suggestion. I will continue with strengthening law enforcement agency. Okay, first, the ban on video game center and arcades in encourage and proactive move by government. This is hope that can center or cyber cafe will no longer house computer that can involve a computer game that is violent, cruel, and pornography. Besides this, the police should also conduct the regular patrol in area where the crime rate is high. Next, the security force should also provide more security control, such as CCTV, close record footage in areas in lands that have the potential for crime. Okay, I will continue with the last suggestion is reduce the requirement for range. Okay, to reduce the foreign worker, every existing organization need to limit the requirement of foreign worker. For example, 30% are foreign worker and 70% are local worker. To reduce the workforce, the government should provide skill training to local people, because the local community lacks of skill in the field of construction compared to foreign labor. So with the skill in the local community, there will be more job opportunity, because employers will hire local worker compared to foreign worker. I think that's all for me. I will pass the presentation for next presented.
As the conclusion, Bandar Baru Bangi was a well-known planned city in Malaysia. The construction of this city has aided the rapid expansion and development beyond the main urban areas. The main urban area is Selangor as well as Kuala Lumpur, which was congested, were successfully reduced with the opening of the Bandar Baru Bangi. This urban city influenced the movement of many people, especially people from outside who have the option to continue studying in less congested area. The purpose of the development of this city which is to change the land use of the Bangi, which was previously an estate area successfully changed to All Planet City. The opening of Bandar Baru Bangi has given some positive impact to the surrounding area, which provides employment opportunities. Bandar Baru Bangi, which is famous for its dumping of education center, the electrical and electronic industry cluster, caused Bangi to become famous and get the attention from many peoples. The benefits that can be enjoyed by the community can use the various facilities provided, the increase in population and the existence of the elite in the Bandar Baru Bangi as a planned city. Of course, land use can be optimized as much as possible. However, Bandar Baru Bangi faced the negative impact that occur mainly involving pollution like water, air and odor pollutions, social problems and economic problems. As a solution, several proposals have been expressed, such as the enforcement of environmental laws by the appropriate parties to eradicate problems involving the environment, especially pollutions. Besides, the department that conduct legal work needs to be further strengthened to ensure its more comprehensive implementation. No less important, limiting the number of recruits of foreigners in the employment sector is also seen to help local community generate some their respective economies. Bandar Baru Bangi as a city of knowledge and industrial area can continue to be maintained and will also continue to grow sustainably. Sustainable development in the Bandar Baru Bangi is significant so that the city does not face various problems that will affect its economic activities. That's all from us. Thank you.